of being nominated or even being part of the process.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine. So I've just got to shut up and just like,
Get on
if
with
someone
it,
wants to talk about it, let them talk about it. 'Cause I don't know. I just think a lot of speculating can make you feel worse, but it's a natural reaction to speculate about it. And for me, even though I'm saying I don't think you're going to go, you just never know until that night who they decide.
Yeah.
And people should know already in this house there's been a lot of shocks.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You know, there's been people literally wanting to put their coat on thinking it's them, and their name doesn't get called.
On the second week.
And their name doesn't get called, so you just don't know.
Yeah.
And we all think the same thing. If I was up against somebody, I would be thinking I'm going.
Yeah.
You know, I've not even been part of nominations yet, and I think I'm going to be up for evictions next week. That's, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. All right. Anyway,
Right, come on.
On to happier things. So the quiz tonight, what do you want the format to be? What do you think would work?
Well, we're going to split them into 2 groups.
Right. Are we
Okay.
going to allow them to...
I don't want to be dragged into all of that.
Who should we appoint as sort of like team captains?
Well, we would...
What were you going to say?
No, nothing.
No, you were going to say something funny.
No, so hold on. There's 11 of us, isn't there? There's 11 of us.
No, there's 12 of us.
No, Laura went.
Okay, and you and I are doing it, so that brings them down to 9.
So it's going to be 5-4.
Probably someone won't want to play. We'll see. If someone doesn't want to play, they can be a scorekeeper. That would actually be quite good. So we'll let someone be scorekeeper. You and I do the questions. That's 4 per team. That's a good number. So I'm just trying to think. So could we have?
Should we even... Oh, yeah, we'd have to choose for them to then.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
Who needs cheering up? We'll have Steve.
Steve, yeah. Steve would be a good one.
What about Andrew? Let's have Andrew. Should we have Andrew?
Brilliant idea.
Steve and Andrew.
Steve and Andrew choose their teams.
Yeah.
Hopefully someone can be a scorekeeper. And then, do you want to do random questions or do we want to do categories?
What do you reckon?
I think categories would be quite good, actually. That way we don't get into trouble if one of them says about me, oh, there are too many political questions, or there are too many entertainment questions, or there's too many art. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they've all got to do the categories.
No, let's do random questions.
You know, I think categories is good.
Go on, then.
Because if we do categories, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, otherwise they'll start complaining, oh, why are you putting too many this in and not enough of that, whatever. So if we have categories, but they're all going to have to do a category.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what happens is we can flicker, we don't have a coin to choose their category. So what should we do? Like, we'll do 4 categories, 5 categories.
No, because this is... remember, we haven't got we can't write anything down or remember. This is too much hard to remember.
It won't be hard to remember. 5 categories. 5 isn't, because...
Okay.
There you go, mate.
This is for me and not for Mario, because Mario pushed it earlier.
He won't get out probably now till he's shouting.
That'd be a good place to have a little nap.
Yeah. Sneak in there quick while there's something going on over there.
Oh, Big Brother contestants, past and present.
No, we're not allowed. We're not allowed to talk about past or present.
Okay, well then we'll do us. We're allowed to do that.
Okay. All right then, yeah. Do you know much about people here, though?
Well, like little easy things,
Okay.
like what's the name of Steve's wife?
Yeah.
How many children has Dave got?
Yeah.
So think, and then the one for me, but I'll try and make it more things that they can answer. We'll do it news and current affairs.
Yeah, I like
Is that good?
Yeah.
So we've got 5. So number 1 was music. Number 2 was
TV, stroke.
number 1 was music. Number 2 was.
Was it TV?
No, that's number 3. Don't worry. We will remember. I've normally got a good memory. Music.
I don't think I've been.
Music. General knowledge. Celebrity/television. Celebrity/television.
Last time when I was doing a game, as soon as it's hard to keep them lot concentrated for 5 seconds. As soon as you're going as soon as I do they start moaning.
But we won't do the reason why the categories are important is otherwise they'll moan that we're not doing. Andrew will say there's not enough stuff there. Oh yeah, okay. No, I think I remembered it. So music, general knowledge, celebrity/television, Big Brother housemates, and current affairs and news.
Okay, so they've got 5 categories.
And we flick a coin.
Oh, this is.
No.
Go on.
We flick a coin for the first one to choose their category, right? And then we ask. So we do it like University Challenge. So we then ask the first team, and if they don't get it, it goes to the other one, right?
Yeah, and if they don't get it, they can.
Then it goes back to the first one, and then it goes. Then we go on to the. So let's try and answer. Try and ask 7 questions from each category, something like that, and we go back between you and I. So I ask one, then you ask one. While you're asking it, I think of the next one, so there's not a delay. And we do them different levels of really easy, intermediate, and then some quite difficult ones.
Right, then shall I tell you what I think we should do?
Yeah.
Right, we should know the categories among ourselves. Right, I would maybe choose like TV, celebrity, music, okay? You obviously do political.
News and current affairs.
News and current affairs.
Yep.
That is more than enough. And maybe we could both maybe think of a general knowledge. So we know that within ourselves. So I know the type of questions I'm going to ask. You know the type you're going to ask. So what we should do is, rather than give them a chance to have a category, because this is just going to be longed out and they'll get bored. You've got your 2 teams, one side there, one side there. You've got us 2. So we know that you're going to be doing the political and whatever.
The only reason why I think it would be better to alternate is it's just more interesting for them to hear.
No, but you haven't finished what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
Right? So you've got your political and current affairs and music. I've got my celebrity and blah, blah, blah and music. And we both throw general knowledge between us, yeah? So we'll start with this team.
Yep.
Okay, just say it was this team. And it could be that you start. Right, then so you would give them 1 out of your thingy, then it would go to this, and while you're doing that, I'm thinking of 1 for that team, and then we'll alternate, and then when it comes back to this team, you would then give them a question, and then I would give that side a question. So they've both had 2 questions, and they both would have had the general knowledge and thingy, and they both would have had. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I think the only reason I'm sceptical of that is, number 1, it might. It might mean that you might think of some easier questions than me, or I might think of harder ones than you, or whatever. I just think that if we go back between us all the time, you see, the great thing is you and I both know about all those categories, but some of those categories you have better knowledge on than some. That is, say we're doing news and current affairs, I might think of a trickier one, and then you'll think of an easy one.